Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there's one down now. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Flaherty is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's fouled away. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Walker Buehler is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, end up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Stepping into the box, number 19. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 19.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. In the air out toward right field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2.
Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first. Now batting, Marcell Ozuna. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Back up the middle. Seager right there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He went deep in the contest last night. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. He grounds it sharply to third. Turner has it. And there's out number 2. Ready now, Jose Martinez. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Digging in, Kike Hernandez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Kike.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Wong ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The center field.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Molina.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. He's got it one away. Stepping in for the Cardinals, number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The second base.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's
leading off for the Dodgers.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
John Gant answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Chopper to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Now here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. And
the right fielder is there to make the catch. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Pollock is right there, 1 down. One-man gun for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Muncy is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in the bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Into the box now, number 16. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batter number 14.
Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching with how often they're going after the first pitch of the at-bat. Already in the game, they've hit into 10 first pitch outs. So, unfortunately, they're not putting up much of a fight right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bellinger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. A base hit in his first trip. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Pollock is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Matt Carpenter will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Carpenter.
Carpenter, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Onto the
Yeehaw.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson on the run, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Popped up. Turner is under it. And that ends the inning. Jordan Hicks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49.
Into the seats, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
that is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Set and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. A chance here for the second baseman Wong. And there are 2 away now. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Riding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Hernandez has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Paul DeYoung will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We'll flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 in the 3rd innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Goldschmidt scores. 2 runs have scored. Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Harrison Bader will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 48. Harrison Bader.
In there, strike 1. His career batting line against Hill. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the Sox. Dominic Leone is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55.
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Martinez going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. Now that's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now. In now, number 16. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 19. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Pollock. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bellinger ranging back. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, his career batting line against Hill. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final. Now in the box, Kike Hernandez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far, and it's fouled away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Kike Hernandez is retired to kick off the inning. Lifted the other way to left center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, A.J. Pollock. His prior history versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. The next 0-2 ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Pollock on third with 2 out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. Kenta Maeda is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 18.
Digging in, Paul DeYoung. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Popped him up. Muncy is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now battle.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler O'Neill. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, Jose Martinez. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. Popped up. Hernandez is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down. Stepping in and ready for another.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder.
Carlos Martinez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. Standing in now, Max Muncy. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could find a gap somewhere. He'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped up. Goldschmidt waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. So stepping in, number 16. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Took him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Cards used a nice 5th inning to